Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Motivational Monday. Welcome to the Healing Truth channel. My name is LaFrance. I am a life coach, a mentor, and motivational speaker. I'm kind of laughing because if you guys knew how many times I just tried to record this video. Oh, cute little dogs. If you guys knew how many times I just tried to record this video, you would be amazed because for some reason my video keep cutting off saying its storage is full. So we're going to try this again because I'm not going to say it's got anything to do with the devil. I think what it is at this point, I need a new phone, and my phone, you know how they do with these phones, they find all type of reasons to make you get a new phone. So I'm going to hang on as long as possible because I'm not big on these phones already. You know, it's more than enough technology for me. I ended up getting rid of my Apple Watch. So I'm not a big technology gotta have it type person because I know there's a lot with that. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in to my video. I don't know if you caught my video from yesterday, but it was basically what are the things that you feel you need to do to be able to contribute to the new earth. And this video, I want to kind of help you and give you some tips and give you some, little bit of coaching and inspiration and advice on ways you can start with your healing process to be able to enjoy your heaven on earth, because heaven on earth and hell is a mindset. We all have a choice. And a lot of us have done the inner work and we continue to do the inner work. It's not an easy journey. It's about making sacrifices in your life. You have to sacrifice relationships, places, jobs, sometimes family, a lot of that comes along with it. And when I say that, like, it literally means you may have to cut some people off. I had to get to the point in my life where I had to stop being so selfless and start being a little selfish, because you have to be selfish now. It's about your peace. It's about how you feel. You do matter. Your feelings matter. And if you're a type of person that's always pouring into other people, constantly making sure everybody's okay, and you're very compassionate, you're there when people need you, but when you need someone, they're not there, you have to start reevaluating the relationships you have. That's even with jobs. If you're in a job where you're always, your energy is down, you just feel burnt out, you feel just emotional, you're not happy, you have to start taking care of yourself so that you can be in the heaven on this earth. The birds sound so beautiful. I love hearing the birds. It's all about self-care. Self-care is not just about physical, it's about mental and spiritual. Making sure your mental and your spiritual is right, doing the inner work. And the inner work has a lot to do with your surroundings, the things you take in. Yes, it has to do with your diet as well, taking care of your body, eating better. I can't say I'm perfect with my eating habits, but I'm nothing like I used to be. I've fallen back from quite a few things. Certain things that I've changed in my life. I'm still working on myself. We all are work in progress, but the beautiful thing about it, I've learned how to walk away from relationships, people, places, and things that did not contribute to my growth or my healing process. You have to understand life is a journey, it's lessons, and it's all about it's all about tapping into your spirit and allowing the Most High God to work through you, because a lot of the times we don't listen to our spirit. We don't listen to, and we're energetic beings. We're all made of atoms. We're made of the same thing that the earth. So everything is that the earth is made of. Everything is energy. So when you're around the constant people that's on these very low, it doesn't even matter how successful you think a person is, how many degrees or what they got, what they driving. If they're low vibrational beings, they're low vibrational beings. You have a lot of successful, high vibrational, positive, good energy, just people that have manifested good things in their life from having love, integrity, and just being at a high vibration. And you have those who have manifested things in their lives that's at low vibrational. That's very low vibration, negative, just, full of themselves, just selfish and things like that. You got to understand and pay attention to what makes you happy. I had to start caring about how I felt around people, because people even carry energy on them. I can tell when somebody's not genuine. I can feel their spirit. You got to be able to tap into that, because once I really allowed the Most High God to work through me, and I tapped into my spirit and I tapped into the universe, I started seeing people for who they really were. Even you'll find that even relationships with people that you've been in for so long. I'm talking maybe significant other, friendships, even jobs. You start to think it's kind of like you have an outer body experience. You come out of yourself and you look at things like you really get to see. You get to see with the third eye. A lot of stuff that you didn't notice when you were at such a low vibration. Once you start doing the inner work, healing, and this is for those who may suffer from past childhood trauma and things like that, like, things that you've gone through in your past. There's a difference from being scarred and not being healed. I'm going to differentiate the two. There's a difference from being healed and being scarred. Not being healed and being scarred. When you haven't been healed, you're still doing the same things. You're still at the same vibrations. You're still around the same people. You're still bringing up the same things that traumatized you, that make you feel broken. Then when you think about it, you get in a sunken place. You just, when you talk about it, you just go through so much. You get so hyped up. You just get emotional. That means you haven't healed. You haven't dealt with it. And I'm speaking on that because I've been there. Now, there's a difference from being scarred, because what you got to understand is you can hurt yourself, cut yourself, skin your knee, think like from kid, when you was a kid, you used to run, fall, skin your knee. I think everybody suffered from a skinned knee. We all had a skinned knee incident. If you have it, it ain't nothing nice. I skinned mine to the white meat. Them skin knees, when you skin them knees and it gets to the white meat, oh, it feels like your life is just over. You skin it so bad you don't even feel it no more, okay? So, it's that's what I mean. Like, okay, so you get a scar, you skin your knee, whatever. As you get older, you look there and you still see that scar. You can look at it and laugh and say, man, I remember that scar. That's when I fell and skinned my knee. As opposed to when it happened, you were crying, you were in pain, things like that. And you like, oh, it was just a horrible feeling. But as time went on, it healed. And now it's just a scar. When you look at it, you don't feel any emotions. You can actually laugh at it. That's the difference from having a scar and not being healed. See, so often people, and two, don't ever make anybody make you feel bad if you bring up something from your past and you're able to talk about it without getting, even if you get a little bit emotional about it. It can be emotions of happiness. It could be emotions of, wow, I can't believe I went through that. It doesn't always mean that you haven't healed from a situation, because your trauma or whatever it is you've experienced, and you're able to grow. If you're able to still grow and you're not sitting in it, and you can really use that to empower and uplift and inspire other people, to show them, this is what I've been through. If I can do it, you can do it. And it makes you feel good when you can look back at your past and say, wow, this is what I went through. And I'm okay now because I understand my journey. I understand everything happens for a reason. And now that's behind me. I'm going to keep looking forward. I'm going to use this to be as a tool so that I can help others. This is something we have to look at too when it comes to things we've gone through in our past, the trauma, things like that. We got to learn how to let it go. You don't have to forget about it. You don't have to feel like you can't talk about it. Now, if it's to the point where you can't talk about it without getting in a sunken place, then you haven't healed from it. You got to figure out what works to heal. Even if if you find somebody that you really love, it's all too, a lot of us, some of us who are light bearers, chosen, children of the light, however you want to call us, we have had to be on this journey solo dolo with no support system, really. I have my kids, but a lot of the things that I've went through, I didn't really put it on my kids. I didn't put that energy on it. There was times I cried. I got through what I got through solo in my room to myself. So sometimes you need that time, but also not all people are strong, but a lot of the times, if you just pray and cry and get it out to the Most High God, you'll get through the things. If you feel like you can really trust someone, your spirit is going to tell you when you can trust somebody. You have somebody that you can really talk to. Look for people that's on a high vibrational level, people who have beat, have gotten over their trauma, the things they've gone through. It's not always even just childhood trauma. It could be adult trauma, things that they've experienced that they're able to help you through. It's always important to find a support system too if you don't have that. So that's something I recommend. Like if you feel like you need somebody that you can trust, somebody that you can just talk to, somebody that's not going to judge you. You just want to get it out and just vent about it and just hear what, somebody to help you get through it. That's coach, get you a life coach. That's the beautiful thing. People may not always need a psychiatrist. Sometimes people need somebody to just coach them through the things they're going through. That's something that's important. You can have those, you can use a coach, or you can, if you feel like you just want to do it on your own, but it's so important to watch your environment, the people that you're around, because those are the people that will keep you down. I had to really learn that. I've left jobs. I can honestly say I walked away from a job and didn't regret it. Only thing I regretted was the people that I worked with, that I had a connection with. I enjoyed my coworkers. It was what I was doing was draining me emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, and it was bringing me down further and further into a very low vibrational energy, sad, depression, just not happy, just a very low vibration, and I had to remove myself. I had to make that sacrifice, because I can't say that, I feel like this, everything happens for a reason. I made that choice myself to remove myself, because I started to care about myself. I started to think about how I felt, what I needed to do. I started to allow the Most High God to work to me and say, okay, I need to remove from that. I need to let this person go. I need to fall back from this person. I need to focus on myself. I need to sit back. I need to observe. I need to spend time alone. I need to spend time with the Most High God. I need to meditate. I need to pray. I need to do a lot of inner work. I need to heal. I need to acknowledge my faults. That's so important, to acknowledge your negative traits, your negative habits. Once you're able to acknowledge those and start to work on them, you can start the healing process. Observe your circle, observe the people you're around, observe how they affect you, how they make you feel. If they're constantly pouring all their negative energy on you, it's time to disconnect. If you're at a job you're unhappy with, it may be time to relocate, no matter how good they pay. Because trust me, I had to do it. I had to make a big sacrifice, but it was worth my peace. My peace is everything to me. You can never become your highest self if you are constantly in a sunken place, because you're always this is heaven. This is the heaven on earth. When you raise your vibration up, you see the heaven, and then you meet people up here that's on your level, that will keep you uplifted, that will love you no matter what, that will help you, keep you up there. It's about surrounding yourselves around people that are on your level, or where you're trying to climb. Say you right here and you see people up there. Do the inner work. Even there's people there's people willing to reach down to try to pull you up. That's what I've had in my life. I've had great people. It's spiritual connections. You don't even always have to be physically around these people. It's spiritual connections the Most High God will bring to you, where these people will help you get to where you need to go. Once you raise your vibration, clean yourself up on the inside. First off, watch your environment. Start eliminating people from around you, even if you got to fall back from folks. Number 2, focus on what it is that you are going through and what you haven't healed from and things, and start to see if there's a way that you can, even if you got to cry, if you need somebody to talk to about it just to get answers, cry out to the Most High. You have to heal from trauma, because that's the only way that you're going to move forward. acknowledging the negative traits and things that you do. We have to acknowledge what we do and where we go wrong. Some of the things that we do, some of the negative things that we may do. This is where I had to learn too. I had to learn how to accept constructive criticism. I had to do a lot of self-evaluation and things like that. I'm going to say this because I feel this is very powerful. Don't ever feel like because you have a negative thought, you are impure, or you're just a low vibrational being and you're just negative, and your heart, you don't have a heart. Because there's a difference from just being a wicked person and an evil, just conniving person, as opposed to a person who sometimes have negative thoughts. I don't think there's anybody walking this planet that don't have a negative thought. Let's just be real here. No matter how many spiritualists you watch or whatever, they can pretend, people can say all day that they just at their highest vibration of just positive energy, rain, flowers and birds all every day. That's not even possible. That's not even humanly possible, because it's always going to be something that going to come across that you're going to look at and you're going to think negative about it. It's about reaction. It's about your heart. But just know the Most High God knows your heart. It's about how you treat people. It's about integrity. It's about being real. It's about being honest. It's about spreading love. You're not always going to have positive thoughts in your head. That's just natural. Nobody does. So don't ever feel that you are not doing the inner work because you have a negative thought. Everybody does. I have them sometimes. I'll have a negative thought. It's all about your reaction, how you act on it, and how you treat people, because God knows your heart. It's different if you just a sneaky, lying, conniving person. You doing wicked stuff. You just not good to people. You taking advantage of people. You have narcissistic ways. It's always about, it's never you. It's all there's things that's the difference. So those are some of the things that I feel is so important to start your journey. Starting your journey by cleaning up your environment, and then acknowledging your trauma, whatever it is you're going through, you haven't felt, you haven't healed from. Just know that it's okay to have a scar, because we all have scars. But just make sure it's a scar that's healed. That's so important, because if you haven't healed, you're going to continue to carry that, and you're going to stay at the low vibration. Acknowledging your faults and the things that you may have done, cleaning it up, just becoming a better human being. That's what it's about. It's about being a better human being. That's all it's about. You can create your heavens. You can create your hells. We are in a new earth where people they have a choice to create their own heaven and hells. You manifest your thoughts. You manifest your life, whether it be good or bad. So just keep those things in mind. That is so important to know when it's time for change within yourself. If you are ready for that journey, you ready to change. Even if you're looking for a life coach and you need somebody to talk to, feel free to reach out to me. Feel free to reach out to me. I'm always there to lend an ear. I just wanted to come through today. It's getting late. I'm at the park. I had to redo this video quite a few times. So I decided to come to the park and just, get in some solitude. And it's getting late and getting dark, so I don't want to keep filming while it's getting darker and darker. Get on up out of here. But thank you guys for tuning into my video. Make sure you check me out tomorrow. Tuesday is Talk to Me Tuesday. Talk to me. And Wednesday is Wisdom Wednesday. Every Wednesday, I'm going to be coming with some knowledge. I'm going to be coming with a little history, something, some little, just a little knowledge, just a little history. Every Wednesday it's going to be something cool. It's not going to be long. I'm just going to make sure I put something out there, something you can think about, some truth. That's what it's going to be about. So you guys, thank you for tuning into my video. You have a blessed night. Make sure that you are doing what is necessary to protect your peace and your just you. It's about you right now. It's about everybody have their own work that they need to do within themselves. You creating your heaven and your hells right now on this new earth. So make sure you're doing the necessary work for yourself. Make sure you're protecting yourself and being selfish right now, because it's about being selfish. You've been selfless long enough. You've been pouring into people, pouring. Nobody's pouring back into you. All they doing is dumping negative energy on you. It's time to start blocking Act like a superhero. Start blocking. Use that shield. Start blocking that negative energy. Fall back from people. Once they see if they real, they love you and they understand, they're going to respect your choice and they're going to let you heal. And then they're going to want to come along the journey and work on themselves. That's another thing. You'll learn who's for you and who's not for you once you fall back and do your inner work. The Most High God will reveal. And so will the universe. Thank you guys for tuning in. You have a beautiful, beautiful, blessed night. Remember, always stay grounded in your purpose because life balance is within you.